Galgael in ancient Gaelic means the strange or foreign Gaels, originating in the 9th century as a Gaelic-Norse mingling of peoples. The Galgael were invited down to Lochore Meadows by local organisations Tibble and Bragg. They were invited down to undertake a feasibility study as to whether a similar project could be put into action in the Benarty and Lochgelly area. The group are well known in their local Govan area and often facilitate events which coincide with the launching of their boats, attracting high levels of interest from politicians, the media and the public alike. Indeed, their most recent boat launch had wide media coverage, reaching the front page of broadsheets with striking photographs of a traditional Norse boat sailing with the Glasgow Science Centre in the background. Focusing on boat building and other crafts native to Govan, training is offered to the community members by other more skilled community members. The skills offered are elementary but highly practical and include woodworking, wood carving, boat building and foundry work.
I'm making a pair of horseshoes, a pair of hind horseshoes. I've already made a pair of front ones.
How long have you been doing this now?
61 years past in July.
There's a lot of work around it.
Oh, plenty of work for us. Them shoeing horses. There's more horses now than there has been for a long, long time. The riding horse. When I served my time, it was all working horses. Everything. The Shetland pony up worked for a living in harness. Now it's all riding horses.
Like passed down for your father and
No. My father was a horseman. He was a coalman. Went with a horse delivering coal. But no, I was going to be a grocer. And I put my name down with the co-operators and I never heard from them again. The first job I was offered was a blacksmith. And I took it and it got under my skin. I couldn't think of doing anything else.
just what time you're on here, mate.
I'm retired. I'm 75. I retired from shoeing horses 2 years ago. I still do this.
It's good to keep the traditions, alright.
Well, I've been doing this that long I could take my sleep.
There's an awful lot of energy goes into it.
There is. Oh, if you go to the Highland show, you see the shoeing competition there. You see the amount of energy and sweat that goes into especially the farm horse shoeing.
Yeah. How long does it take to make one?
Well, you make them in pairs in roughly about 20 minutes. I served my time, he said in his young day it was piece work at a time rate. You had to do the job at a certain time. If you did it any faster, you didn't get paid anymore. Just accepted it. But if you were too long in a job, they weren't along and tell you.
What would you say to anybody that wanted to get into blacksmith?
Unless they're prepared for hard, sore work, don't even contemplate it. There's a lot of satisfaction in doing it, seeing a horse going away better than it came to you. You know, in the days when your horse was working on the roads, you saw them pass and you say, oh, I shot that. You didn't have to be ashamed of it. You know, there was a rough blacksmiths too, but most of them took a pride in their work.
Galgael came into being in the mid-90s. Since that time they have been busy developing a unique approach and recognise that things have to start small and need to have a place to begin.
This is made in the upstart of a basket, and that means I'm putting the uprights in, and this is where the weave will follow through all the way around here till it just works its way right up the basket to the top. And this is where you can get a bit artistic. You can put any kind of weave in that you like, and there's hundreds of different kinds of weave that you can use. And when you're learning to make a basket, that's the bit that probably takes the most time, is learning all the different weaves and managing to keep your upright straight at the same time. You want these to keep even all the time, so that's basically what I'm doing. The base of the basket is always a wee bit concave so that you can sit it on any surface and it won't wobble over and spill all the contents, but that's basically the bit I'm at.
And how did you get into this?
Well, this was just basically through workshops, always having an interest in woodland crafts, and also being able to, having a wee bit of knowledge about willow and its how it loves to grow in water. It loves its feet in water, willow. And my first interest came in it through a friend of mine. Our family are travellers, and they used to, part of the travelling tradition was to go around about the country, and at each place that they stopped and camped they would have, they would always be near willow, because part of their trade was always basket weaving. And it fascinated me that there was willow stands near where I lived, that people hadn't worked for such a long time. And what a resource that was to have that willow there. Most people who make baskets have to send to Somerset, which is the main grower of willow, to get commercially grown willow, whereas probably around about, no more than 15 miles radius of anybody's house, wherever there's a woodland, there's going to be willow stands growing. There's going to be, if there's no willow, there's going to be something that you can use to make a basket. So any amount of materials can go into a basket.
And what's your connection with the Galgael?
Well, through the Galgael I found people who were professional basket weavers. I'm still a novice, still learning an awful lot of the skills to do with basket weaving. And so through the Galgael I grew up in Govan, and having known what they were doing and being interested in the fact that they were helping so many people that I knew, I went to them and said, do you know where to do basket weaving? And Mary, who's one of the standards at Galgael, put me on to Fiona, who made most of the baskets that are here. She's a very professional basket weaver, and she helped me to find people to teach me to basket weave. Because I've now moved out of Govan, she found me a basket weaver, a teacher who was nearer the area where I live now.
And where are you now?
I'm in Pitlochry now. Yes, way up in the Highlands.
Have you heard of the Wickerman Festival?